Hey guys, it's Greg at Vanguard Motor Sales. Man, I got one of my favorite cars in front of you today. It's a 64.5 Mustang convertible. Yeah, this baby is absolutely gorgeous, and it's got a special story behind it. This thing was bought by a lady who was a higher up at Liz Claiborne for her 50th birthday present. Look at this beautiful car, man. She was a real black car too. We have a lot of the original paperwork. We've got the original dealer invoice. I believe we even have the window sticker for it. And there is a pile of paperwork that would choke a horse, man. There's a whole box full of paperwork. Every time they did something to this car, they kept the paperwork. Look how beautiful this car is, man. The restoration of on it is just over the top. She's just looking absolutely gorgeous. And of course, it's a Mustang convertible, and it's got the 260 in it that they put in the cars back in 64.5. This thing was built a long time ago. I'm a 62, so this thing is just about a year and a half younger than me. She is beautiful, definitely better looking than I am. All the stainless is looking good, all the chrome's looking great. It's had magnums added to it. They wouldn't have had those back in the day, but boy, don't they look good. If they had them back then, they'd have been putting them on there, that's for sure. All this chrome looking beautiful. And look at the door jambs, man. And here's the door tag here. Super, super cool, man. Then the red interior, looking beautiful. Now it's had seat belts added, center console there, power steering. Of course, all the upholstery's brand new, the carpeting's brand new. Now, if you want to check it out with the top up, go to our website at vanguardmotorsales.com. There'll be several pictures of the car with the top up, the top down. We're going to put it up on the lift. We're going to take pictures of it there. And you can see the dash looks like it's brand new. All the paintwork in there is also looking beautiful. I mean, this thing is off the charts, man. And then, again, to have the paperwork and the story that goes along with it, super, super cool, man. Looks like I got about 47 keys here. What do you think chances of me getting it the first time? I'm gonna go with the little round key. Ah, look at that. Inside the trunk, that may be one of the original rims. I see the Ford stamp right there. Isn't that cool? Heck, it might be one of the original tires. And then look at the paintwork in here. Always pull the mat up and look. See how nice and clean all that is? Beautiful. And now on the Mustang, the tank is actually the floor of the trunk. You can see they had the latches off when they did the restoration. That tells me they cared about what they're doing. A lot of guys just spray the paint all over them. The whole gutter system here, all clean, nicely painted. The bottom deck lid all looking good. The lips here all look great. The trims on the taillights here also looking good. Now, as you look down the side, man, absolutely gorgeous. Black, red interior with Magnum 500s. Top goes down. First year for the Mustang. This baby is sweet, guys. So give us a call at 248-974-9513. And a lot of you may be thinking, what does us doing consignment only mean to you? Most classic car dealers sell on consignment. They sell just about anything that'll roll through the door, and they don't know much about the cars. Finding a Vanguard quality car isn't easy. Our team of 15 buyers review thousands of vehicles each month. Our inspectors travel all over the country to handpick each of our cars, which saves you time, money, and frustration. Think of us as your expert hands, eyes, and ears to make sure that you end up with the highest quality cars. We have almost 50 team members here at Vanguard, and every one of us is a gearhead. Growing up around the Motor City, all of our families worked in the auto industry. I grew up working in the garage with my dad, and we worked on countless classics over the years. Around here, cars are a way of life. Let's take this Mustang for a ride, baby. Probably one of the most popular convertibles on the planet, Gen 1 Mustang. And this baby is a young Gen 1. She's a 64 and a half. This baby is amazing. Now, I've already had it up on the lift and I've seen the bottom of this car, and the bottom of this car is just as pretty as the top. They did a beautiful job on the restoration. Then the story behind it is just amazing, how the lady bought it as her 50th birthday gift back in 1964. Unfortunately, that lady's probably not still with us, but she made a great choice. Super, super cool car. And we can deliver this baby anywhere in the world. You just give us a call at 248-974-9513. Tom will tell you just how easy it is to park this dream in your driveway. Now, this is an original black car, and we've got tons and tons of paperwork. There's a bunch of pictures on our website of a lot of the paperwork, but that's not it all, baby. They saved all the receipts on this baby. You can see down here on the dash, everything looks brand new. I mean, this is what it looked like back when they picked this baby up about 60 years ago. Isn't that amazing? 60 years ago. So cool. Now, I want to thank all of you who have subscribed to our YouTube channel. It's a great way to keep track of us. We're bringing in between 40 and 25 new cars every month. All you got to do is hit that little bell button next to the subscribe button, and you'll get a notification every time we get some beautiful car in like this one. We'd like you to come visit us too. We don't get a lot of visitors here. We ship most of our stuff sight unseen. So please hop on an airplane, get in your car, whatever you need to do. We're close to the airport if you need to fly in. And if you're coming in town on business, give us a call. We'll send a driver to pick you up, bring you over to the shop, show you what we got. Now, we're headed back to the shop right now where we're going to put it up in the air, and I'm pretty sure we're the only ones that do that to every car. Here we are at the shop right now. We're located right here in the Motor City at 15100 Keel Street in Plymouth, Michigan. This building is where our team of 15 world-class mechanics inspect and improve every one of our cars. All of our work is done in-house. Our mechanics only service the vehicles we sell. We start with a thorough inspection and test drive. Then our team gets to work. We take the time to learn each car and fix the things that I would fix if it was mine. If that means the engine needs to come out, then it comes out. When you purchase a classic car from an auction or another dealer, in most cases it hasn't been inspected or serviced. You may be in for some unpleasant surprises. At Vanguard, we save you from the headaches that cost you time and money by handling this process for you. Right down the road is our 40,000 square foot indoor showroom. This building is climate controlled and houses over 100 amazing vehicles. We're constantly bringing in new inventory, so you never know what might show up tomorrow. We are underneath this beautiful Mustang, and it is just as beautiful under here. You can see the brand new gas tank here. She's got brand new exhaust on her. The 8-inch rear end is an open rear end, and I just rolled it over and counted it, so it's a 3.0 gear, so that's a real good highway gear. The brakes, the guys will pull those all apart, make sure they're in good working order. You can see the shocks are new. Floorboards are all cleaned up and painted, looking good. We got stock mufflers here. Floorboards are slick as can be. All new plugs. Now these holes right here are where the bolts for the seats are at. Frame members look good. Torque boxes look great. C4 trans was similar to what would be in the car back in the day. Stock appearance starter. Looks like the lower and upper control arms are also new. And again, the brakes up front. Now we got drum brakes front and rear on this car. Guys will go through both sets. All the steering gear looks good. Radius arm bushings look good. Trans cooler lines are hooked up to the radiator. Front frame horns are nice and straight. Black paint's looking sweet. Then we got BFGs with Magnum 500s. Again, I think I told you earlier, they didn't have Magnum 500s back in the day, but boy, don't they look good on this car. Now, if you look down here, you can see the torque boxes and the floorboards, everything, the pinch weld, the bottom of the front fender, everything just looking absolutely beautiful. As we work our way back, you can see that pinch weld all the way around, looks good. Of course, the painter wasn't afraid to bend over. You see all the paint work right down to the bottom edge. Out back here, we got the same size tire, 215 60/15. We're gonna lower it down, look under the hood right now. Under the hood here, man, it is looking beautiful. Look at this beauty. Now, I pulled the starter down and took a look at the casting numbers on the block. The casting number is C40E-6015B, and then the date on it is 4B13, which is 64 February the 13th. So very well could be the original block in this baby. I mean, everything in here is looking beautiful. Now, the distributor's been upgraded to a Petronics unit. I can tell because it's got a hot wire and a ground wire coming out. If it still had the points in there, it would just have the ground wire. It does have manual brakes, it does have power steering, and it does have the generator on it. The horns are mounted down here to the radius arm frame members. That's the way they did it back in '64. I mean, everything under here is just clean as a whistle, looking sweet, just like you'd expect. They got the auto light top on the battery. I mean, it's cleaned up, looking beautiful. Guys, get the top down, go for ice cream, go to the store, whatever you want to do in this baby. So give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this dream in your drive.